All right. Hey, everyone. This is just kind of a warm up to get you a sense of what we might talk about in Algebra 1, and then we'll reinforce for those of you who are in workshop. So a big idea in Algebra 1 is recognizing patterns, especially constant patterns, or what we're going to talk about as being constant difference. And so if you look at this table here, you see how X, that row is going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But Y is doing something different. It's going 5, 9, 13, 17, 21. So what I'm asking for here when I say constant difference is really what's the pattern in the Y values. So for example, to get from 5 to 9, I really have to add 4. And if you notice, to get from 9 to 13, I also have to add 4. And then all the way through, you'll notice that each of these really just differs by 4. And so for me, I'm saying that my constant difference must be plus 4. So nothing crazy there. But later, I might give you something where I leave some gaps and I say, what would the constant difference be here if you don't know these numbers? Well, let's kind of experiment. We know that we want to kind of add something and then add that same thing again. The question is, what is it? So maybe I'm like, let's take a guess. What if I went plus 5? Well, 7 plus 5 would be 12. If I add 5 again, 12 plus 5 is 17, but it should be 19. So clearly, plus 5 can't be my constant pattern. So that's got to go. But I got pretty close. I got to 17 when I should have gotten to 19. So maybe I'm only off by just a little bit. Maybe instead of plus 5, I try plus 6. Well, 7 plus 6, I think, is 13. 13 plus 6 is 19. So I'm probably in pretty good shape, but let's keep it going just to make sure it works out all the way through. Let's try adding 6 again. Now I'm at 25. 25 plus 6, that's 31. So I seem to be making this whole table work. And so if I kept this going, my last number would be 37. So even though I had some gaps, by understanding that I'm looking for a constant difference, I'm able to figure out that plus 6 must be it. Now, the very last thing I might ask you for is instead of just nicely spacing them like we did up here, what if I leave you a huge gap? So I know that the first term is going to be 20, and then I'm skipping over a whole bunch. So now let's just let's guess and check. Maybe I think, well, 20 is a bigger number, so I'm going to have to be taking away to get down to 8. Maybe I'm doing minus 1. So minus 1 would be 19. Minus 1 would be 18. Minus 1 would be 17. Well, 17 minus 1 definitely is an 8. And so it can't be minus 1. And I'm pretty far off. So I'm going to want to try a bigger number next. So think about what that might be. I'm going to attempt minus 3. Once again, I'm just guessing here, trying to make it work. So 20 minus 3 would be 17. Minus 3 would be 14. Minus 3 would be 11. 11 minus 3, that's 8. So that's exactly what I wanted. It seems to make all of this work. And so in this case, my constant difference is minus 3. So attached to your Google assignment, you should see a few of these for you to try on your own. I'll take a look at your submissions, but the final question is going to see if you can come up with a fast way to figure out these. So I did guess and check, but I'm betting some of you might have a strategy that makes this way better than just guessing and checking. So I look forward to hearing what you have as thoughts.